Hey guys, so I just got done watching the Netflix original film, The Babysitter. Now, I have kind of never reviewed a Netflix original film. I I don't know why I have not yet to do any reviews for them. I just haven't had the time to see any really of the original, like I said, Netflix original films. So I decided before the year's end, if I can, because I'm very busy right now, I'm going to try to see five Netflix original movies that I've been wanting to see that have caught my interest or that I've been interested in for a while. They're going to be The Babysitter, which I'm reviewing right now, Gerald's Game, 1922, Jim and Andy, The Great Beyond, and Bright, which don't come out till Friday. But I am very busy for the next couple weeks because of work. But I'm going to fit them in somehow and do my reviews for other films that are coming out in the theaters. Like I said, Netflix has been producing some really great shit over the last few years, especially as far as TV shows go. And I haven't really got a chance to watch many of their movies, so I'm like, okay, it's time. I think it's time for me to kind of give my thoughts on some of their movies they've released over the last year or so. So I start off with The Babysitter. The Babysitter was a movie that I saw a trailer for online, and I thought, wow, that looks kind of fucking funny. Even though it's being directed by Mick G, a guy whose just name sounds like a fucking... Just from his name, you just tell the guy's a douchebag. Anybody who names themselves Mick G, I mean, is a douchebag. But he's been a director has had movies that I either like or hate, and a lot of times it seems like more hate than like. But I was like, it looked funny from the concept. I love the concept of it. The trailers looked pretty funny for it. I was like, I've been told by a couple people that had watched it before I did, that said it was really fucking funny. The reviews have been decent for it too. And yeah, this was a movie that it's not flawless. But if this is a start, like how my adventure into reviewing Netflix original films starts, I'm kind of excited. This actually was... I'm actually really surprised this didn't get a theatrical release. And also, I'm kind of glad it didn't, and I'll display it here in a second, but I'm surprised it didn't, because I guarantee you this would have made some money at the box office. But, props to Netflix for producing some quality films. If you don't know what the story is, it's a movie about this dorky kid who's afraid of everything. He gets picked on it all the time. Has this very hot babysitter. He's probably about, I think, 12 years old, I think they say. And he still has a babysitter. He's the only kid at his age that still has a babysitter, but his babysitter is really fucking hot, and he don't care. And he's in love with her. And she's like, the chemistry between him and her is fantastic. Like at the beginning, like she's actually comes off like this genuine, really good person trying to take care of this kid. But the twist is, when he goes to sleep at night, he ends up staying up when he's supposed to be sleeping at night to see what she's doing when he's asleep. And she finds out she's a part of a demonic cult who does human sacrifice while he's sleeping. They bring over a dorky kid from her high school to do a human sacrifice, and they basically are using the blood of the dorky kid from high school and his blood, and mixing it in together to try to get anything they wish. Basically making a deal with the devil. And it's like her and like a bunch of like stereotypical high school characters. And it's like it goes from there, and it becomes like a fucking Home Alone-esque movie, but really fucking ultra violence. It's a comedy, and like I said, it's it's a movie that's like, all right, that's kind of a fun kind of concept. Like I said, I love the chemistry between the kid and the babysitter. I thought the girl was pretty good, and the kid was too. Like his, I was like, oh god, he's one of those. Like I thought his whole gimmick in this movie he's afraid of everything and he's afraid to do anything, but they give you a good payoff by the end of this movie. Like it does kind of come into play towards the end of the movie, which I'll give it that. At least it wasn't just something stupid quirk that he had, but it does have like a point to it. Yeah, like I said, the kid is. Like I said, I thought like I love the movie becomes like halfway for a movie, like a fucking version of Home Alone, but a really violent version, like killing people with firecrackers. Just Jesus God. The one reason why I'm glad this didn't get a theatrical release because I guarantee you, if this was given to a studio, they would have cut it down to PG-13, and that would have probably completely killed a movie for me, because this movie is pretty goddamn violent. It gets really violent towards especially towards the end of the movie, and it's really good. And like a lot of practical effects are done. There are some CGI, including the one in particular towards the end. I won't go into spoilers, but it's a lot of practical effects, and it looks pretty fucking good. And I guarantee this would have been cut down to PG-13 just to try to get to mainstream audience. Like movies like Happy Death Day that happened to. I guarantee. Like, I love Happy Death Day, but and a lot of people agree that movie would have been a hell lot better if it was a rated R. But it was still a damn good movie. Like that movie would have been better fit for something like Netflix, because Netflix doesn't restrict or cut down or edit the fucking movies down to like a PG-13. They don't give a shit about the violence. Have you seen some of their fucking TV shows? Yeah, like it's like I said, I really dug. Like I really dig that. Like, you know, that we get like some mainstream horror movies. They're just fucking violent towards the end, especially at halfway through the movie. And like I said, I was like, yeah, this is a really great violent version of Home Alone. I know there's a horror movie that's been out. I haven't got a chance to. Maybe I'll do it for Christmas. I'll find a copy of it for Christmas. That better watch out. That Home Alone-esque. It kind of. I saw a preview for it the other day. I was like, that actually does look really good. Apparently, it is. I've heard amazing things about it, but it does look pretty cool. Yeah, like maybe I'll get around to watching it, but it's like this was something like that. That was a Christmas. That's a Christmas movie. I might have to do a fucking review for that if I can fit it in. I thought the humor was kind of clever in this fucking movie. For the most part, the humor in this movie is pretty fucking clever. There's some pretty clever jokes in this movie. Two of my favorite jokes. One was the part where they have the kid tied up in the living room. The people are doing the human sacrifice, or the teenagers or the babysitter and the teenagers are doing the human sacrifice, have them all tied up, and he has a pocket knife in his back pocket, and so he tries to while he's talking to them, trying to like cut the rope and everything else, like from behind his back, and they're like, dude, like he keeps doing that for a while, and they're like, dude, you don't think we don't notice the mirror you cutting the rope, because there's a mirror right behind you, we can see what you're fucking doing. And I'm like, all right, that was kind of funny. Like, and he continues still trying to cut the rope. I was laughing my ass off. I thought that scene was pretty fucking funny. I thought that was really funny. There's a lot of like great jokes, like using like kind of trying to make fun of like horror conventions and stuff like that, which I really dug. Like, that was a lot of the humor in this movie. One of my other favorite jokes was in the towards in the middle of the movie, there's a chase sequence between the kid and Jock of the group, who he's chasing him, trying to kill him, and he's about to choke him out and kill him when he notices the neighborhood bully that's always picking on this kid is egging this kid's house. And he's like, dude, he stops trying to kill him for a minute. He goes, dude, you gotta protect your house. You gotta protect your family. This is your house, man. And so you gotta kick that kid's ass. And he stops what he's doing and like doesn't, or for a few minutes stops trying to kill him so this kid could try to kick this kid's ass, this bully's ass. I thought that was fucking hilarious. And then he gives the kid shit when he doesn't like succeed in kicking the kid's ass. I was like, and then he goes to proceed to fucking try to kill him. I was like, that was kind of funny. I was like, that was a little different. The character, if there's any negatives in this movie, some of these characters can be fucking annoying, especially towards the beginning of this movie. I'm like, oh fuck, it's gonna be one of those movies where I can't stand any characters in this film. It took a while to get into it because it's like, oh god, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be a rough set, ain't it? But it ended up like the douchey characters are the ones that you're supposed to hate, which I'll give it that. Like the teenagers are like, you just want to see them die horrible deaths, and you kind of get to see that, so that's kind of fun. I'd recommend this movie. I had fun watching this. I did not regret watching this. It's like an hour and 25 minutes. It's a short sit. It also sequel baits us, so if there's a mid-credit scene or sequel baits, I don't think that's fucking necessary, but whatever. I don't know. Are we getting a sequel? I don't know. It makes no sense, really. It's like, really? I never go, really? Like, that just felt out of nowhere. But whatever. Yeah, like, I actually recommend this movie. It was fun. I had fun watching it. Is it a perfect movie? No. Is it the best movie of the year? No. But it's like I found some enjoyment out of it. I love the concept of it. The kid's babysitter, he has a hospital force trying to kill him. That's fucking hilarious. Actually, it's not really that. It's like the trailers are misleading. Like, you think they're, because like in the trailer you see that line where like, okay, we gotta go upstairs and get the blood of the innocent. They're just basically giving him a shot to draw blood from him. That's all they want, is like a little blood from him. That's it. They are not trying to kill him. And they're not trying to kill him until he calls the police on them. That's the only time when they actually try to fucking kill him. So it's like, the kid would have never called the police, but he did fucking witness them murdering somebody, so I mean, whatever. Which I find was kind of funny, but yeah, highly recommend it. Next up, I'll be watching Gerald's Game, and I know I got a lot of fucking movies coming out. I know Downsizing's coming to the theater. I know Great Showman. I haven't seen if it's getting. I haven't heard if that's getting any reviews or not. Good reviews or not. Ferdinand, Jumanji, I know it's getting good reviews. Both of them are getting good reviews. I still gotta watch those. Fuck, I don't know what else. I'm hoping we get somewhere in there. We get Disaster Artist or something like Free Billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. I'm gonna try to find a copy of fucking Disaster Artist, because this pisses me off. I cannot fucking go see that movie yet. It's still pissing me off. So, yeah, that's as far as the Babysitter. I'll be back with like Gerald's Game or one of those reviews. Until then, I'll talk to you guys later.